Let's talk about James Bond because, while, yes, 300 million global, that's a good number. I'm not denying that. The international box office for this movie is pretty damn good. But there's something else to report on here. And that's the fact that this movie is a dud in North America. Now, 56 million in a coof world, yes, that's still okay. But the real story here is how this movie was predicted to bring in $100 million during its opening weekend in North America. It was going to outpace Venom, which it didn't. Venom actually still made quite a bit of money this weekend. According to Deadline here, it made $43.9 million. And it's now at a global tally of 185.6, which is pretty damn good for that movie. Pretty damn good. It made more money last weekend in North America than Bond did this weekend. So there's a lot to talk about here. Why did this happen? Well, because they decided to be stupid and released this movie in the UK and other English-speaking markets first. Reviews and spoilers galore dropped for this movie. And because that happened, a lot of people just didn't bother to go see it. The marketing for this movie has been nothing but, this is going to be the woke Bond. We brought in Phoebe Waller-Bridge to METOO the script up, get it ready. And that, I believe, turns some people off. It turns some people off. If this had been the real James Bond, the James Bond that we know and love from 20-something movies, I think this would have been a big hit because it's something that you don't see anymore. A strong, powerful man going out and taking care of business and hooking up with women. That doesn't happen in today's day and age. Now, if Bond was into dudes and he was hooking up with dudes left and right, that would be okay. Hell, that would be praised. But a man and a woman just hooking up, that's apparently not allowed. Look at that Resident Evil 4 VR game. They literally censored all of the flirting out of the game. We're in some kind of strange, bizarro world right now. But I see this 56 million number as a disaster because I think they believed that this was going to come over here and just really rake in the cash. I'm going to talk some spoilers. Okay, so if you don't want any spoilers, now would be the time to turn the video off. As you know, in the movie, James Bond dies. Okay, and I guess in a rather dumb way. I guess he could have got away, and swam to an island, according to that Star Wars girl when I talked to her about it, and he could have lived, but instead he decided to die. And that's not what people want to see. And I understand it could have an emotional impact. How is James Bond going to come back anyway? They're going to have to reboot the series again. Can't wait to see what that's going to be. It's going to be probably a woke replacement of some kind. Maybe he'll be into dudes. That would be so 2020. And it's not that there's anything wrong with someone doing that. It's just the fact that that's not who James Bond is. James Bond is a heterosexual male. It's been firmly established. But it's these companies just double down on. You think they would take this as a message that, hey, maybe this isn't the right direction for Bond. Bond is a male power fantasy. I've said this time and time again, and I'll say it again. When people see a James Bond movie, they want to be James Bond, okay? Men want to be him. Why do they want to be him? Because he's a smooth-talking, fast, strong male who women find irresistible. He goes on super adventures as a spy, drives cool cars, dresses sharp, and goes on adventures and gets laid. It's a male power fantasy. No one wants to see a male power fantasy as a domesticated Bond who has a kid and doesn't do any of the things that I just mentioned. Now, I haven't seen the movie yet. I don't know if I'm going to see the movie. because it just doesn't sound like a Bond film that I want to see, to be honest. And if you saw this movie and you liked it, more power to you. That's fine. I'm just explaining why this didn't connect. Now, this is technically a drop-off. Last week was big numbers, 100 and something million. Now it goes down to 56. I can't wait to see what next week's number is going to be. Probably about 30 million, 20 million. So this is kind of funny. And you got articles saying this. No Time to Die's lack of sex for James Bond isn't the problem. Give the ladies something to do besides shagging. Well, they've always had something to do besides shagging. They always have. But it's still, like, that's, people want to see James Bond, like, hook up. At least the men going to see it do. And by the way, they didn't pull any younger men. No Time to Die tallied an estimated $56 million during its domestic opening weekend. Globally, the film has garnered $313.3 million since its international release 2 weeks ago. Nearly 60% of moviegoers who turned up to see the film this weekend were over 35 years old, and 36% of ticket buyers aged over 45. I wonder what they told all their friends. Where's the younger people going to see this movie? Older audiences came out to see it, and they've been slower to return to cinemas. Younger people didn't seem that interested in this. It's kind of interesting. So they're kind of at a crossroads here. I wonder what they'll do with the next James Bond movie. Will they double down on this shit? Or will they take him back to what he used to be? Something tells me they're not going to do that, so I would imagine they will probably double down on it. But we'll see. Remember, this is the most expensive James Bond movie ever made. $900 million needed to break even for this movie. That's crazy. This is, of course, due to the fact that the movie got delayed and had to be marketed a bunch of times and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. I don't think this movie's going to hit $900 million. The drop this weekend really moves away from that. So we'll see what happens. Will they double down on it? I don't know. But North American debut for this movie, pretty pathetic. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out.